Hey baby loves, so I am here with a product review. I had a really awesome product sent to me that I am excited to try, and I just want to share with you guys. So I'm going to share with you what it is first, a little bit about the brand and what they sent me, and then I'm going to use them, and I will include that video in with this whole full situation. So first things first, the brand is called Beautiac. They sent me a nice little box from their subscription. It's a monthly makeup brush subscription, which I think is super dope. It's like $16.50 a month. This is what the inside of the packaging looks like. How freaking beautiful. Like, even just here, sold, I'm with it. I got to sit with the company and learn a little bit about what they're about, what they do, and I really love. So it's about sustainability. They sent me 3 handles, which you'll see here. So 1, 2, 3 handles, and then a blur brush, a powder brush, 1 for foundation, and then 1 for blush. And y'all know I love blush. So basically what you do is you use the handles. They have interchangeable tops, which I'll show you here in a second. And when you get to the end of the month, you pop your top off, put it in this little recycle bag that they send, and they will recycle everything for you. Also, what I super love, in addition to the brushes that they sent a really cool makeup stand and your makeup products. So I'm gonna go ahead and open everything so you guys can see it, and I'll let you know what I think. So first things first, the handle. Super cute in the same minty green color. And I'm gonna pop out this blush brush first. So soft. Like, I really wish I could like brush y'all with it, because this is insane. Like, it feels like those fur rugs. Like, just really luxurious. And so do you see how simple that was? Boom, and it pops right back off. So pop it on, do your little blush thing, and then pop it back off when you're done. I mean, y'all, I just want to rub this on me all day. I love it so much. So that's one. They sent me 3 of these handles, and then the other tops that they sent, this is going to be the foundation fix. So I honestly prefer to use a sponge with my foundation, but I do like using this kind of top for under eye when I'm highlighting. So that is super awesome. Then we have this powder, which is a little similar to the brush blush, but a little wider across. Fantastic. Also hella smooth. Absolutely love this. And then, oh, hi, I like putting my foundation on with the blender, and they sent us one. Super nice and firm, which I love. A great pointed tip, which is gonna get me up under this eye and in these crevices. And then also it has a smaller rounded face, which I love. I do a lot of color correcting, and I need to be able to get into the areas and not get everything all over the place. So I like that this has a little bit of a smaller face than like your normal sponge, and I can actually show you for a comparison. I mean, look, very more detailed. You're really going to get in here and be precise. Also, just the consistency of this. This is not going to soak my makeup up, which, thank you, because I don't got all the coins in the world. So I love that the consistency of this is really nice and spongy. This is going to apply really good and smooth. I cannot wait to use this, like, at all. I'm going to go ahead and assemble 2 more of the brush sets just so you can see them on here. Boom. I mean, what was that? 3 seconds? So cute. Thank you so much, Beautiac. I cannot wait to really get it popping with these things. Y'all know I love to create a good makeup look, and with these nice soft brushes, this is going to be unreal. So as I said, stay tuned. I'm going to do some makeup, and I'll attach it to this video. Keep watching. All right, so as promised, I am back with my thoughts on the Beautiac products. As you can see, it's like a whole season later, which you can tell by my big scarf. It's like cold AF. However, I wanted to really give the products a try. I wanted to try them out on my own skin. I have a couple clients that I work with, and I want to try it out for them and just really see what they can do and put them to the test and be able to really speak to how I felt about them. So overall, I give the brand 2 out of 4. So I like 2 of the products. I didn't like 2 of the products, so that's a 50%. I do, however, think the concept is fantastic. Beauty in a lot of ways can be like a very wasteful brand and get a really bad rap for itself. So I am all for anyone trying to make this as waste-free as possible, as conscious as possible. So definitely commend them on that. As far as reviewing, I really only am going to talk about the 2 products that I like. I'll mention why I don't like the other products, but I don't want to stay in that space too long and make this a negative video, because the 2 things that I didn't like were really opinion-based. But what I did like were these 2 babies right here. As you can see, like, they're dirty. They have been in my makeup bag. I have been using them. So it's the blush brush and the powder brush, and in my book, they're phenomenal. The bristles are just so soft and smooth. Like, it is insane. I want to just rub this on my skin all the time. As weird as that may sound, even my clients were saying the same thing, like, wow, that's super, super soft. They're both really lightweight. They both have the same soft bristles, which I think are really, really great for powders and blushes, because they're both something that you want to start light with and build. So because both of these are really thin bristled and soft, and I don't want to say they're thin because they're dense. They are mad dense brushes. The material that they use to make these is just amazing. It doesn't pick up too much product, so you're not left looking cakey, and it gives you the possibility to build on your powders and make it look the tones that you want. Same thing with blush. I'm a blush girl, so I like to go a little heavy. Everyone is not. This lets me pick up the powder blushes, layer and pack them on as I would like. And I also tried it with a bronzer. I used both the powder and the blush brush in a bronzer, and I liked it. When you have something this fluffy, it does kind of tend to spread a little bit more. So I was using the blush brush in some occasions. I'm sorry, the powder brush sometimes for a little bit more control, so that I wasn't getting product all over the place, and then I could really make sure I knew where I was getting things. Even with blush sometimes, because this, you know, fluffy brushes can get a little bit wild, but these I absolutely loved. Thank you, Beautiac. The other 2 products that I got that I did not like I said, were basically because of preference. So with the foundation brush, I'm just not a fan of foundation brushes. I am a beauty blender girl to the day I die. If I do use a brush, I prefer to use a stippling brush or something that's a little bit more wide, and then also something a little bit more dense. I just feel like with those type of brushes, the one provided by Beautiac, it's just really hard not to be streaky. In that category though, of foundation brushes, theirs is definitely one of the best I've ever used. And I really think it's the technology that they've worked out with their bristles, because it was definitely less streaky than anything I've ever used. So it spread a little bit better. It held the product a little bit better, but I still wanted to go over it with a beauty blender just to give it that completely even finish. So inside this package, I was also provided with a beauty blender. They call theirs the Blur, and I was so excited to use it. It was so bouncy, so springy. I was like, oh, this is gonna be bae. I'm gonna hit it with some water and it's gonna be great. I didn't love it. It just really seemed to push around product and not push it and like work it into the skin like other beauty blenders do. So I know for a lot of makeup artists and beauty girls that with the beauty blenders, they talk about it soaking up some of your makeup, so you're using a whole bunch of product. And for those of you who don't know, that's why we wet them. However, I don't know, dry, it just seemed to only soak up the product, and then it was just kind of like patting. Wet, it just seemed to push. And I don't know what the products that the beauty blender is made of. It just felt like something that was maybe silicone or just whatever coating. If you get it, you can tell the difference in that type of sponge versus some of the other type of sponges. I like to use the Real Technique ones. So it definitely isn't that same consistency. It's definitely denser than other sponges that I've used. So it just wasn't something that I liked. Overall though, I'm so satisfied with these two brushes that the other stuff doesn't matter. I think the only thing that would have just like sent me over the moon with Beautiac and this brand as a whole is if they made these and sent me eyeshadow brushes. This is a bomb eyeshadow, like consistency right here. I'm talking about blending in that crease, honey. Girl. So that I would be here for, and add that to this little arsenal. Mama, you got me sold. But if you tried Beautiac, let me know what you think in the comments. If this was helpful to you, let me know as well. Beautiac, thank you so much for sending me these products. I really appreciate it. It was definitely fun trying them out and learning a little bit more about your company and your technology. I appreciate it so much. If you haven't already, make sure that you like and subscribe to my channel. Gonna be creating a lot more content, so I want you guys to stick around. Also, follow me on the gram at TiffSaysGo. All right, guys, peace.